What's up, everybody? It's your girl JoJo coming to you with the review for Mary Mary Season 6, the final season, Episode 1 and 2. Y'all ain't got to say nothing to me. I know I'm late. Alright, you guys, I'm late, and it's for good reason this time. I actually have been on vacation in Rio. I went to Brazil, and I had me a wonderful time. It was much needed. I had some drama pop off in Houston before I left, and I was so through, you guys, and I was in such a terrible, terrible mood. It was good to get away from my surroundings and go somewhere where I didn't know nobody, didn't nobody know me, and I just kicked it with my homegirl who really understands me, and we have good, deep conversations, and I needed it, y'all. So, anyway, you guys, but I'm back and I'm feeling better, and I really wanted to be able to get on camera and do this review for you guys because Mary Mary is where I started my channel, and it just wouldn't be right for me not to do Mary Mary full out from beginning to end. I didn't want to pick up at episode 3. I wanted to do it right, especially since it's the final season. I cannot believe it, but it's time. The fans are so worn out for Mary Mary, honey. It is time. I don't like to ramble on, especially when I'm doing 2 episodes in one. I don't want to bore you guys, so we're not going to get into a play-by-play because I'm sure you've probably watched it. We're just going to talk about some of the things, like the highlights of the show that I feel like we need to discuss. Now, the first thing we need to discuss is the bouncing back and forth. Now, I know most reality shows do this. Like, they bounce back and forth between... Oh, so many people parking near me. But, they bounce back and forth between, like, the 2 characters and kind of do a compare and contrast or, you know, show the different things going on in their lives. But it was something about the way that they did it that was making me feel like they were trying to show Erica doing all these big things and moving forward in her career, and Tina, like, scrambling to try to get her stuff together. Like, you know, you got Erica, music, morning show, press, all this different stuff, okay? Which, y'all, I used to live in Columbia, and I had a newspaper route. And in the morning, I would listen to Donnie McClurkin, and then right after that, Yolanda Adams' morning show. Well, y'all, why they kick my girl Yolanda off the air in Columbia for Erica Campbell? I said, y'all ain't right. Y'all don't never do Yolanda Adams right no more. But you had her doing that, and then you go over to Tina, and she is trying to get everything together with her music, and then on top of that, she's got this web series with Teddy, you know, the little 10-minute talk thing, which isn't bad. I've actually watched it, and one of them they did was really good, just talking about their separate issues that led to problems in their marriage. It was good. It was a good talk, but I don't know, it was kind of like they were trying to, like, show Tina trying to catch up almost, but I don't know if they were doing it that way on purpose. That's the feeling that I got when I watched it. So you got all these great things going on. We all know, who've been watching the show, that Erica is a Mary Mary favorite. People love her laid back personality. People like her little cute attitude, and she's cool. And I think Erica's cool in real life. Like, I think she's laid back in real life. Tina is an acquired taste. I happen to like Tina. I like both of them. But I know that Tina is not everybody's cup of tea. She has a very strong personality. And, you know, she can be a lot. But we can never deny that Tina, when she steps on that stage, she commands the stage. And it's been interesting to watch Erica grow and kind of try to command that presence as well. But Erica has not always had it like her sister has. And that is facts. But we'll get into all of that later. Let's talk a little bit about what Tina has going on, because I'm going to let y'all know it's the last season. Tina going to wear us out. Oh, she going to give us every Madea, Tyler Perry play antic that she can give, okay? She is going to give it. Tina starts out doing her music. Warren is going to be actually producing some of her work from my block, okay? Well, Warren say, however I'm going to get this money, you going to give it to me. So they got that going on. Then we move on to Tina talking about just different stuff going on in her household, her tribe of children. Honey lives with her, which I don't know why I forgot about that, but Honey is like a nanny slash chef slash counselor. Honey looks good. Okay, I don't know how I feel about that blonde. I know that a lot of, you know, black women, when they reach a certain age, they go ahead and get the blonde hair. The hair's not curly or wavy. I don't know. Okay, but I don't like what the hair is doing. I don't know what it's giving me, but I do believe that the short, wavier option is where we need to go. It just needs to be a little bit tighter than that. Now, that could be her real hair. I wonder if that's her real hair. But either way, I like Honey with the short hair. I like her with the natural look. That long weave that you used to have, Miss Honey, you know I love you. No, ma'am. That made you look older. Don't do that. Tina tells us she's stressed out, which we all knew that, because if you are a Mary fan and you've been watching this show, you know that when Tina has stuff going on in her life, she gains weight. She has a tendency to put on weight. And as soon as she got on camera, I was like, yeah, she got some stuff going on. I can always tell when Tina got stuff going on. Because, y'all, look, I said that like I was family, right? I can always tell with my girl. I can, though. And she's admitted that she's picked up some weight. You know, she tell Google, where you losing all this weight that I'm managing to find. But luckily, the girls have been blessed with great genes. They have Honey's genes. Y'all know Honey got a body. And it seems that even when they gain weight, it goes to all the right places. So, you lucky devils, you. So, in addition to Tina being stressed out about everything that's going on, there seems to be some interesting things happening with her and Teddy. And y'all, let us pray. Y'all know that I do not have the best relationship when it comes to Teddy. I don't have the best things to say about him. It is very difficult every time I look at Teddy. I feel like I'm still trying to let the hurt go, but okay. She has a conversation with Teddy about doing her music and doing her music on the road. Now, you would think that Teddy would be all for it because Teddy's problem back when he was sleeping with the entire Georgia Mass Choir, his problem was that he didn't spend any time with her and he felt neglected and he felt all these different type of ways. But as it turns out, Teddy tells Tina, oh, I don't have time for that. Yeah, I don't have time. I don't think that would be the best idea. Since when? Why is it now that you can't go? Because when you guys were, doing your church tour, okay, your church tour, when you were talking about your marriage because y'all had a message and it wasn't just a show and you wanted to let people know about what you had been through and y'all had this call, if you were about to call and remember all of that? Remember all of that you did, Teddy? Why is it now that you don't want to go on tour? Because you're not on stage? Is that why? Because you don't get to be, shuffling up there being a star? Is that why? That's why you don't want to go on tour. You can't support your wife. You got to be on stage. If you ain't the headliner, it's a problem. Oh, all right. All right. Look, what I just said I wasn't going to get on Teddy like that. So let me stop. I don't know what Teddy's issue is, but that was the vibe that I was getting. Tina is surprised. Okay, and rightfully so, because she thought this would be a win-win for everybody. Oh, but it's not. Not only this, but when they do their web series, Teddy is tripping. Tina is just about to get into a conversation about forgiveness and how she knew she went crazy and she tried to kill her husband, which I need more details on this. Because all we know of is Tina smashing up the car. Did she try to cut Teddy or did she come at him with a bat? Like, they never really tell us what she tried to do, but she wanted to hurt him and she instead hurt the car. And she gets into talking about forgiveness and the place that they were in and the infidelity. And Teddy kind of cuts her off and is just like, well, my wife did a lot of different things when we had our problems in our marriage. She tried to kill me and, I had to forgive my wife for that. And I was just like, you had to forgive her for how she felt about your infidelity. Okay. Okay, now I'm not saying it's right that she was trying to kill somebody because it wasn't, but he almost said it as if like, oh, she did her wrong too and I had to forgive her. Well, Tina is kind of looking at him like, really? I was just about to get into the groove of what I was going to say and you cut me off. And he tells her, well, you're discontent and that's something that you need to go to the Lord about. Who? You're going to be discontent a little bit later when... You know what? I just said I wasn't I'm not going to do it, but something about Teddy rubbed me the wrong way. I'm not really sure what's going on, but something is going on and I don't like it. So on top of everything, that so on top of everything that Tina's already stressed about, she can't get everybody to stop talking to her about Mary Mary. Okay, Warren talk about Mary Mary. Honey talk about Mary Mary. Google loves Mary Mary. The family love Mary Mary. The fans love Mary Mary. I love Mary Mary. You love Mary Mary. We all love Mary Mary. Tina is over it. She does not want to do it. She's tired of Warren trying to ambush her and get her to do this Mary Mary album. Every time they're in the studio, he brings it up. He even goes to the point of blindfolding the both of them, taking them to the old studio that they used to record in his parents' basement, which that was sentimental. I love seeing photos of them back in the day, just trying to get it together. And you can tell Tina's having a warm moment at first, but then they start going over some old music and a song that they were supposed to write. And for whatever reason, Tina is no longer feeling it, and she is ready to go. It's more the same. They don't understand why Tina can't do both. They're not asking for a full album, but just do a song and see how you feel. Let's see what we generate, and then from there we can decide if we're going to do the whole album. Tina's point is, if God gave me a vision and God gave me a calling, you guys, it's more the same. If God gave her a calling, why do they want her to hinder her calling to do Mary Mary? Because Mary Mary is all consuming. Now, I understand what she's saying, okay? They act like it's not a big deal to do both. When you have a tribe of children and a husband, it is a big deal to be trying to do both. Erica kind of plays it like, well, I can do it. Okay, I'm fine with doing it, and I have a solo career. Yes, but you also are not in... Erica and Warren manage their family very well for them to be on the road the way that they are. They do a lot of traveling together, and I think that their children are used to them, probably not all the time, but they have grown used to the schedule that their parents have. I don't know if Tina's children would fare the same way. Tina's children seem to be used to having a lot of family, a lot of people there around them taking care of them, including Honey, Teddy, Tina. And I don't know if it would be the same. And I do believe that Tina has more children than Erica. But yeah, it's just something different about how they're able to manage their time. That Tina, I can see her having a hard time doing both. Y'all remember when she took her baby to Carowinds and she was pregnant. Okay, just trying to do a whole lot. If she learns that you only have to do the best that you can do, just like Honey told her, just relax. Okay, just relax and do what you can and then rest. Do what you can and then rest. It's just, that doggone Honey done gave it to you simple now, Tina. But for whatever reason, she can't do that. So she ended up leaving the studio. Erica goes on this camping trip with her. She says that she really wants to work on their bond as sisters. She's worried about the fact that they haven't been around each other, which is not... Y'all know that ain't nothing but a lie. Okay, their relationship is fine. I don't believe that her and Erica have a bad relationship. I think they are just fine. I think that musically they don't agree. Business they don't agree, but it hasn't affected their relationship as sisters, I don't believe. What they go on this camping trip, and we all know that Warren done put Erica up to it so that he could try to get this Mary Mary album out. Now, my problem with Warren and Erica is this. What's up with the money? Okay, Warren tells us he sold his studio and his car to pay Sony some of the money back. What was the money? Okay, that is the only reason why I haven't been able to get on board with Erica and Warren, because did he accept the money on behalf of Erica and Tina and the money went to something else? Or did he accept the money and the money has gone into the project? Or the money has gone into their solo projects? Like, let us know what's up. Like, we confused. I'm so confused about that whole money part. And even though I know a lot of people are 100% on Erica and Warren's side, I'm having a hard time, even as a fan, because I'm trying to figure out what happened with this money, and I feel like we never really get the full story, but whatever. Warren really wants to get this album out. Erica keeps trying to make these, futile attempts, and it's not working. But I tell you what is going to work. I tell you what is going to work, honey. The Prime Minister of Israel has invited Mary Mary, wants them to come sing, wants to meet with them, and wants to discuss the options of them coming to Israel to do a show. Y'all know Warren is hype Warren is hype, okay? He acting just like Dollar Bill. Money, money. Yeah, yeah. Oh, I say that about last season, y'all. Mitch, I miss him. I miss him so much, but Warren is here in Cha-ching. Okay, we going to Israel. Cha-ching. They're going to pay us. Cha-ching. I'm going to get this Mary album off the ground. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Okay, so he's excited. He lets Erica know that they have this opportunity. He lets Tina know they have this opportunity. At first, Tina is very indifferent about it because she knows that if they do this, it's going to be Mary talk. And she doesn't want to do Mary. She wants to do Tina Campbell. She has a calling. She ain't got time for that. Erica wants to do it, of course. Erica always wants to do everything. Tina has to act like she's going to have to give it some thought, but child, when they meet up, Tina going, okay, who passes up the opportunity to go to Israel and, get to walk and biblically see the things that were written biblically? Nobody's going to give that up. So she talk about, I'm going because I want to be a good saint and I want to walk where Jesus walked. I'm not going because it has anything to do with Mary. But child, you get your butt up there and you better sing them songs and you better do it right. They get together and they have rehearsal. And I know that Tina has been doing her own thing for a while. And a lot of times when you're doing your own thing and you're doing your own music, I would imagine that they don't push themselves musically when they're doing their solo project like they do when they're together in the studio with Warren. Like Warren probably pushes you to hit that extra note. Well, Erica might. But Warren probably pushes you to do the extra note and do the extra work. But Tina, she's producing a lot of her own stuff, so she probably isn't trying to take herself to any limit that she's not comfortable doing. Like this album to her is about, learning about forgiveness, moving forward, just trying to grow, and it's an album for people who need to heal. So, okay, cool. What was I about to say? So when they get into rehearsal, Tina's a little rusty. She can't really hit her notes and she's kind of scrambling. She realizes that she doesn't have it together. Erica, on the other hand, Erica's been touring. Erica's been doing shows. Erica's been on the radio. Erica's been in the studio. So, of course, her voice is completely warmed up. She's hitting notes and she's doing all the singing, and so she does her yesterday notes. Okay, showing out. She does the note and it's long and drawn out, and Tina's just kind of looking at her like, oh, for real? You got to do all that? You got to be all up in the rafters? And Erica said, you got your nerve to talk? You be in the rafters. That's where you be. That's where you sing. You sing in the rafters. And Tina's just like, you know what? I'm starting to think that I'm not the person in competition. Erica's the one trying to compete with me. I didn't think Erica was trying to show out. I didn't think she was trying to make Tina look bad. If she was trying to make Tina look bad, she did a horrible job because her yesterday was flat. I didn't think that Erica was trying to show out. I just think she was rehearsing, and that's what you're supposed to do. Well, of course, Tina leaves. She got an attitude. All right, she goes on home, and she believes that Erica's trying to compete with her. Now, they get together. They have a meeting. Okay, they have this meeting between Erica, Tina, Teddy, and their marketing director or coordinator about these album release dates. And Erica is just like, I don't think it's a good idea. I feel like we should not make the fans choose. They love you. They love me. Let's not make the fans choose. Well, Teddy opens up his mouth and say, well, you know what? Erica has a lot more going on, and she has a way bigger buzz, and she got all this stuff happening with her. I'm not really worried about her, and I think Tina's going to be okay. And I was just like, somewhere Teddy and Tina have made the mistake of thinking that they're a little bit more important than what they are. Erica was not suggesting you guys move your date because she was worried that she wouldn't get album sales, which is how they were talking. She was worried that her sister would not get the album sales. Do I believe that Erica knows that Tina's a stronger singer? Yeah. I think she knows. And I think there's always going to be that at the back of her mind. But Erica also knows that she's a hard worker. And Erica also knows that she has the personality. Okay? In the area of personality, Erica can shine in ways that Tina does not. And I think she knows that amongst the fans, she's been out there more and she's been pushing more for the album, and Tina has not. So she knows the fans are going to gravitate to her. She trying to help Tina, Teddy. It's what you don't realize. But child, they both think they so important that, they ain't got to move no date because Erica going to be fine. We already know Erica going to be fine. Girl, we thinking about you. And they had the Mother's Day brunch, which actually was before this. I kind of went out of order. When they had the Mother's Day brunch, that's when the family finds out that they're going to go to Israel. And I thought that was great. I would love to have enough money to take my whole family on a trip, my whole family. But the family is really, really excited. And we learn at the Mother's Day brunch that they're going to have their singles coming out at the same time. Gugu, okay, who is my girl. Y'all know I love me some Gugu. Gugu is the voice of reason. Gugu is my friend in my head. I believe she cusses. I believe that she, loves rap music and R&B and, that's just my girl, okay? Gugu makes a whole lot of sense. She was like, it sounds like there's going to be Mary against Mary. And they're just like, no, not Mary against Mary. I would never compete against my sister. But it is going to be Mary against Mary, whether you guys are trying to do it or not. You're coming out with singles on the same day. And like Warren said, honey, there can only be one number one. Oh, man, y'all. My computer is slowing down. Let me try to hurry up. And Google tells them, sounds like we got 4 different agendas going on. And she's right. Okay, Tina wants to do the Tina Project, no Mary Mary. Warren wants Mary Mary. Erica wants Erica Campbell and Mary Mary. And Teddy don't want you to be stressed. Okay, so what are we doing? Erica has some show, and she wants Tina to open up for her. That way Tina can kind of debut her new music. The song was beautiful. It was very slow, and, it had that healing type message to it. Tina had already told Erica that she was coming as Tina and not as the Mary. But, of course, once they did a song, Tina came on up on stage, and she did it anyway, but she didn't want to. Now, you guys, let's talk about this. Help me to understand where Tina might be coming from, because I like to see both sides of a situation. And I know that last season I was really hard on Tina for not doing this album. This season, I want to make sure I understand. It seems like everybody wants there to be a Mary Mary. It seems like there were good times when there was Mary Mary. It seems like money is on the table for everybody with Mary Mary. It seems like the fans, and I don't care what anybody says, yes, the fans are owed one last album. Okay, don't just make an album and not make one anymore. Let me know that this is going to be the end. I feel like the fans do deserve that. Okay, Destiny's Child told us farewell. Mary Mary can tell us farewell too. Why is Tina this against it? Why is the feeling this strong? She gets so worked up and so upset every time they talk about Mary Mary that it almost makes me wonder if there's more to it. And I just need you guys to help me understand, because it doesn't seem like a bad idea, but she's so against it, like completely against it. She doesn't want to do a single. She's just like, no. And I don't get it. It's so weird because, in my opinion, Erica never wanted to go solo. I don't believe that. I don't believe that Erica ever wanted to go solo. What I do believe is that when Erica felt slighted by Tina because Tina acted like she did not care about the group, Erica said in a threat, well, maybe I'll just do my own album. And Tina told her basically, you do you, boo-boo. And that's what she did. And now I feel like Tina, who I also don't believe had any plans to be solo, still feels some type of way about the fact that not only did Erica move on, but she moved on and she did very well. Okay, at the end we find out Erica's song was number 1. And Tina, being a stronger singer, I don't think she ever expected it to go the way that it has gone. And she feels some type of way about it. She knows that they can't do this album without her. So because she feels slighted, she's going to hold this opportunity away from the both of them. I do believe that that is true. I believe she's hurt. We heard her say in the episode that her daddy had favorites. Was Erica a favorite? Okay, she didn't go into detail. I think Tina feels slighted. That's why she, clings to Teddy the way that she does. That's why she clings to Honey the way that she does. It's my mama. Okay, my mama lives with me. My mama helps me. My mama talks to me. I think Tina felt slighted. It's hard to watch. Tina, there are things going on internally, and we've all said it. And it's not just her. Erica, you also have some issues. Okay, you also have some issues. My issue with Erica is the fact that she's passive to a fault. The same problems, the same thing that we harp on Tina about, talking too damn much, are the same things that pisses me off about Erica. Erica, you have created an environment for people to disrespect you. You have created an environment for when you want what you want and when you go after what you want with blind ambition, people think you're being selfish because you've allowed people to put their needs before yours for so long. Okay? You did it in rehearsal. And when Warren said, well, why didn't you stop her? Okay? You're supposed to do whatever's going to work for the group and whatever's going to get this. And let me just stop right here and let you know, Warren, I like you. I've always liked Warren. But like Dustin Ross said a long time ago in his reviews, I hate the nigga in you. I hate when you begin to speak to Erica as if you're just her boss. But again, Erica allows that. And Erica, girl, I don't know if it's too late, but you need to begin to assert yourself. Stop having the cry session and feeling like nobody supports you. Sometimes, you can demand whatever you want and you can demand support. Tina does. You can demand it if you want it. You tell Warren, let me tell you something, boy. You are my husband, my friend, as well as my producer. But when we are in this house, you are my husband first. If you cannot support me in my endeavors the way I have always supported you, that is going to be a problem in our marriage. And I would hate for that to trickle over into our marriage. So get it together, bruh. So yeah, they both got some issues. They do. They definitely both have some issues. But yeah, y'all, I'm glad it's the last season because the fans, we are so worn out. It's been almost 3 seasons of them fake doing this Mary Mary album, and we are just tired. We are just so done and completely tired. If they don't have an album by the end of this season, y'all, we're going to have to wash our hands of Mary Mary. And you know somebody going to try to have a spinoff. I'm not interested. I'm not interested. I don't care who's doing it. I'm not interested. I completely went off of my notes. I don't even know what was next, but that really was it, you guys. Oh, y'all, why Tina thinks she's pregnant? Guys, why? Why? Why would that girl be pregnant? They got all them kids. Like, Teddy, you had the nerve to get mad at the end of the episode, bruh. Vasectomy. Vasectomy. Especially the way you like. We know how you roll. You definitely need to get. Yeah, she tells us at the video shoot that she thinks she's pregnant. And she also has a breakdown of that video shoot, which I saw some other stuff come out. I don't think that Tina's forgiven Teddy yet. Not like she thinks she has. But y'all, it's so much to say, so much to talk about. I need to cut it right here before I ramble anymore. So I'm going to see y'all on Thursday. Oh, hopefully. Thursday night or Friday morning. I'm really going to try to get it done. But that's it, y'all. It's getting dark. Let me get on to the house. It was good talking to you guys. Can't wait to review the next one. All right? Talk to you later. Bye.